Hello everyone and welcome to another day of Spooktober. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a story about sleep paralysis. Now, if any of you have ever experienced sleep paralysis, you'll know how scary it is. But if you haven't, you won't know what it is. So I'm just going to briefly explain what it is. I'll leave in the description box below a proper video explaining it in detail, but I'll explain it briefly. So, sleep paralysis is when you are asleep, however your eyes are open. So you're dreaming, but it seems real because your eyes are open, and everything that you're seeing in your dream technically happens in real life because you're seeing it around the room that you're in. So it's very, very scary. I've had sleep paralysis like countless times. I don't even know how many times I've had it now, but it is terrifying each and every time. My experiences with it tend to be when I've watched something like particularly scary on the TV and I'll hallucinate that in my room. So if I'm watching TV and there's a demon of sorts in the programme, I'll normally hallucinate that. So basically I'm sleeping in my bed with my eyes open. I can hear everything that's happening in my dream, so I can hear screeching, I can hear footsteps, I can hear like running around, I can hear laughing, like scary doll laughing, and I can see demons. And it often feels like there's something sitting on your chest compressing you, and it's a horrible, horrible feeling. Like you're really breathless and you can't scream for help because you're completely paralysed. All you can do is see and hear. You can't move, you can't scream or shout for someone to help you. You've just got to wait it out, which makes it so horrible because you're really helpless in that situation. Apparently when you have sleep paralysis, it tends to happen if you've experienced night terrors as a child, which I did really, really badly, which always happened when I was staying at someone else's house. So when I was at my own house, I used to live in Ashgill, which is a place in Scotland, and I didn't experience it there at all. I had a few nightmares here and there, but I didn't really experience it. But however, when I went to someone else's house and my sleep pattern changed or location changed, that's when the night terrors would kick in, and they were bad. Like, I remember my gran woke me up one night and she was like, "Shannon, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely fine." And I didn't know anything because sleep terrors, night terrors you can't remember. You can remember nightmares, but you can't remember night terrors. It's scarier for those around you for night terrors. You're screaming and crying, and then when you wake up, you remember nothing. So yeah, it can be scary for those around you, but night terrors are not as bad as sleep paralysis, because with sleep paralysis, as I says, you're paralysed and you're actually hallucinating things in the room and you do remember it. So with sleep paralysis, again, it can happen with a change of sleeping pattern, change of location, and it can also happen in certain sleeping positions. So I've read that you can get it when you're lying on your back, which I've always like slept on my side, but occasionally during the night I'll stretch out and I'll just lay on my back, and that's normally when it happens. So I've tried using a onesie that I have, and I clip a little like pom-pom type thing to the back of it so that I'm not inclined to lie on the back. It's like that, what's it called? It's like that story when you're younger, they tell you about the princess and the pea and the tons of mattresses and she still feels a pea. I'm like that. I can't sleep with like anything under me. I hate bumps in the bed and anything like that. So yeah, that's what I do. I put a pom-pom on my back so I'm inclined to not lie on my back, and I always lie at my side curled up, and that's like a good position to not get sleep paralysis in. You probably could still get it, but I've never experienced it in that position. But yeah, that wraps up this video. Sorry for my rambling. I've been up since 6 AM and I just, yeah, meh. My brain has gone to mush. But I'll link a description, you see? I'll link a video in the description explaining more in detail what sleep paralysis is. And if you've experienced sleep paralysis, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm really interested to hear. And also lucid dreaming. I've never had a lucid dream before. That's similar to sleep paralysis in the sense that you feel as if you're awake when you're not, but you can control your dream. Like, how amazing would that be to turn a nightmare into a dream? Like, literally just be able to control it. That would be amazing. I would love that. So if you know how to lucid dream, give me some tips down below. That would be great. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with another Halloween themed video. Bye!